so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Penix on first down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, Penix to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed up.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He's away from one. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Penix here from the gun. He's going to push one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30s. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Penix working from the gun. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons break the tie here in the 1st. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. We'll hear from the pistol. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dak out of the pistol. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Buying some time right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. On 1st down, here's Penix. He'll try and run this. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Robinson on the inside give. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Play action. Here's Penix. Penix on the crosser. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even...
Oh, Penix lost it. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Oh, man, these sneak plays are pretty chaotic in the middle. Everybody piling in, trying to dive in opposite directions. Either by chance or just well-placed aim. Somebody knocked that ball free in the pile, and it was half luck they fell on top of it.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Play action. Prescott. Down the field. He's got Lamb. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here. First and 10 from the 34. First down. Here's Dak. Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3. At the Falcons.
Dak now from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Potential grounding offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. Back to AT&T Stadium in just...
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. Shoves him off. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Buys time, rolling right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down. Throwing again is Dak. It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
down, 1 yard to go.
There you go.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. This gets the first and more. And he's going to have this down to the 7. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
They say everything in life, especially in fashion, is cyclical. Well, same thing with football, right? And I sure hope that this is the beginning of more and more fullbacks getting their chance to show what they could do. Because decades ago, they were a huge part of the game. And moving forward, I sure hope they will be too.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Yeah!
Out the middle, Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to air bounce, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a tough.
London going to motion over right. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Caught by the open man. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Design quarterback run here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
From the shotgun, Penix. Gets this one to London. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Offense is set. First and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Penix looking to pass. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Complete to Bijan Robinson.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third and 1. It's Penix. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, and that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Who gets the handoff? Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Give on second here to Blue. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun is Prescott. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air. Prescott escapes the pocket. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower, you got to drive it. You still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here come the Falcons on offense. All set to go now from the 35. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 15.
On first down, here's Penix. He's got it near the 10. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 20.
Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Caught, nice gain left side. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, Prescott. Short pass brought in. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Prescott to throw once more. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
At the 3-yard
Here we
line.
go! Hey, kill! Hey, kill!
Now it's Prescott again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and
New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Prescott now, blitz coming. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
To the left and ruled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kill!
He'll start the drive with Blue. He'll dodge the tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, and that's a 5. It's going to be second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Kill!
Prescott here from the gun. He isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done. Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Penix here from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away.
And it's 4th down.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On 1st down, it's Blue. Ran there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, here's Dak. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah!
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. Jukes away from one. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Dak out of the pistol. On the move, headed right. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. All right, nice. Here we go. Kill. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Hey, 47. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready for their next possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. A toss now to Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
34. Falcons, 31.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning from the 18-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 34-yard.
3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On this with Blue. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile to finish this drive.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, Billy. So we're going to 52. 47.
Prescott now off the play fake. So this one on the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Cowboys 41, Falcons 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a no-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Play action. Here's Penix.
Cowboys 46 yards.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
9 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the 16. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Now Blue. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Going with Blue here. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 20.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
First down.
Falcons down by
It's a
only
gain of
3.
3. First down, Atlanta.
They've got first down here from the 36. Penix now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Falcons.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have taken the lead late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Fox now to kick this one away. The return starts at the 18. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And what a return, he finds a way through and to that end zone. That's going to give him the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be a 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here he is to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 22
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now they send their back in motion right. Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down give to Robinson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, first
From
down.
the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Kyle Pitts.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. On second down, Robinson. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he gets this down near the 30. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Turpin with a return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Play action now for Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yeah.
Dak out of the pistol. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 6. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now it's his turn in overtime. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Second and 10, we need something positive here. Penix working from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Penix is going to throw again. He's got London left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. They'll run it with Robinson. You forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.